Have you ever wondered if the small, seemingly harmless habits you do every day can actually be destroying your health? The truth is, many of us are unknowingly making choices that are slowly shaving years off our lives, and the scariest part, these habits feel so normal that we don't even question them. You wake up, reach for your phone, scroll for an hour before getting out of bed, then grab a cup of coffee. Sounds harmless, right? But what if I told you this routine, along with other daily habits, could be secretly killing you? From the way you sit to the way you breathe, even the most innocent actions could be wreaking havoc on your body. And it's not just about fast food or smoking, we're talking about things most people don't even realize are dangerous. In this video, we're uncovering 10 everyday habits that are silently damaging your health. And number 1 might shock you the most. So make sure to watch until the end, because breaking these habits could literally add years to your life. Let's get started. Imagine this. You spend most of your day sitting, whether at your desk, on the couch, or in your car. But did you know that excessive sitting has been called the new smoking? Studies show that sitting for long periods can increase your risk of heart disease, obesity, and even early death. And no, going to the gym for an hour doesn't undo the damage. Your body needs frequent movement throughout the day, or else your metabolism slows, your circulation weakens, and your risk of developing chronic diseases skyrockets. But that's just the beginning. Next, let's talk about something you do every day without thinking: breathing. Yes, even your breathing habits could be harming you. Most people unknowingly breathe through their mouths instead of their noses, especially while sleeping. This can lead to poor oxygen intake, increased stress levels, and even changes in your facial structure over time. Breathing through your nose is essential because it filters air, regulates humidity, and maximizes oxygen absorption, keeping your brain and body functioning properly. But if you're guilty of mouth breathing, don't worry, we'll show you how to fix it later in the video. And what about your phone? We all use it constantly, but have you ever thought about how it's affecting your health? Blue light from screens disrupts your sleep cycle, reducing melatonin production and making it harder to fall asleep. Not to mention, constantly staring at your phone with your neck bent forward leads to tech neck, a condition that can cause chronic pain and even permanent spinal damage over time. The more you scroll, the worse it gets, and if you check your phone first thing in the morning, you're setting yourself up for stress, anxiety, and decreased focus throughout the day. Now, let's talk about something you do multiple times a day: eating. But it's not just what you eat that matters, it's how you eat. Many people rush through their meals, eating too quickly and not chewing properly. This not only leads to digestive issues, like bloating and acid reflux, but also tricks your brain into thinking you need more food, causing overeating and unwanted weight gain. When you eat too fast, your body doesn't have time to register when it's full, increasing your risk of obesity and metabolic disorders. Slowing down, chewing your food thoroughly, and being mindful of your meals can make a huge difference in your health. But here's another dangerous habit: skipping meals or following erratic eating schedules. If you constantly skip breakfast or go long periods without eating, your blood sugar levels can become unstable, leading to mood swings, energy crashes, and even insulin resistance over time. Your body needs a steady supply of nutrients to function properly, and depriving it for too long can mess with your metabolism. And let's not forget hydration or lack of it. Most people don't drink nearly enough water throughout the day, and dehydration can have serious consequences. It affects everything from your energy levels to your kidney function and even your brain. Studies show that even mild dehydration can lead to headaches, fatigue, and difficulty concentrating. But the worst part, many people mistake thirst for hunger and end up overeating instead of simply drinking a glass of water. If you're not drinking at least 8 glasses a day, you're putting unnecessary strain on your body. Now, let's talk about something many of us do without realizing: bad posture. Whether you're slouching at your desk, hunching over your phone, or walking with poor alignment, bad posture can lead to chronic back and neck pain, poor circulation, and even breathing difficulties. Over time, it can permanently affect your spine and contribute to long-term musculoskeletal issues. Simply sitting up straight, stretching, and maintaining proper posture can significantly reduce these risks. Another habit that might be slowly killing you: not getting enough sunlight. Many people spend their entire day indoors, whether at work, school, or just lounging at home. But avoiding sunlight means your body isn't getting enough vitamin D, which is essential for strong bones, a healthy immune system, and even mental health. Low vitamin D levels have been linked to depression, weakened immunity, and an increased risk of chronic diseases like heart disease and diabetes. Just 15 to 30 minutes of sunlight a day can make a big difference. And speaking of health risks, have you ever considered how much processed food you consume? From packaged snacks to frozen meals, processed foods are filled with artificial ingredients, excessive sugar, and unhealthy fats that wreak havoc on your body. Now, let's talk about one of the most overlooked health hazards: lack of sleep. You might think that getting by on just a few hours of rest is normal, but the truth is, sleep deprivation is slowly killing you. When you don't get at least 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night, your body misses out on crucial processes like cell repair, memory consolidation, and hormone regulation. Over time, this increases your risk of heart disease, obesity, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's disease. The worst part, many people sacrifice sleep in favor of work, social media, or late-night binge watching, thinking they'll just catch up later. But sleep debt doesn't work that way. Once lost, it's hard to recover, and the damage to your body keeps adding up. But what about your mental health? One silent killer that most people don't recognize is constant negative thinking. Whether it's stress, anxiety, or dwelling on past mistakes, your mind has a powerful effect on your body. Chronic stress triggers the release of cortisol, the stress hormone, which, over time, can weaken your immune system, raise your blood pressure, and even shrink your brain. Yes, you heard that right. Too much stress can actually damage your brain cells and lead to memory loss and emotional instability. If you constantly feel overwhelmed, irritable, or drained, it might be time to take a step back and prioritize mental well-being. And speaking of mental health, let's address a habit that's damaging your brain without you even realizing it: constant noise exposure. Whether it's blasting music through your earbuds, working in a loud environment, or living in a noisy city, exposure to constant noise pollution can increase stress, damage hearing, and even affect brain function. Studies have shown that people who live in consistently noisy environments tend to have higher cortisol levels, leading to long-term health issues like insomnia, high blood pressure, and even cognitive decline. Taking time for silence and mindfulness isn't just relaxing, it's essential for your long-term health. And here's something shocking: holding in your emotions could be ruining your health. Many people bottle up their feelings, thinking they're being strong or that emotions are just a distraction. But repressed emotions don't just disappear, they manifest as chronic stress, tension, and even physical pain. Studies have linked emotional suppression to a higher risk of heart disease, digestive problems, and weakened immune function. The solution: find healthy ways to express your emotions, whether through journaling, talking to a friend, or engaging in creative activities. But perhaps one of the most dangerous habits of all is something almost everyone is guilty of: ignoring health warning signs. Now, let's talk about something you do every single day: using household products. Did you know that many common household cleaners, air fresheners, and even personal care products contain toxic chemicals that can seriously harm your health over time? Ingredients like phthalates, formaldehyde, and ammonia are found in everything from scented candles to laundry detergents, and prolonged exposure can lead to respiratory issues, hormone imbalances, and even cancer. The scariest part? These chemicals don't just disappear, they accumulate in your home's air, creating a constant source of exposure. If you frequently suffer from headaches, allergies, or unexplained fatigue, your home environment might be to blame. Switching to natural, non-toxic alternatives can make a huge difference in protecting your long-term health. But let's move on to something even more surprising: the way you cook your food. Cooking at high temperatures, especially frying or grilling, can produce harmful compounds like advanced glycation and products, AGS, and acrylamides, which have been linked to inflammation, aging, and an increased risk of cancer. The worst culprit: burnt or charred food. Yes, those crispy edges on your BBQ favorites might taste amazing, but they're packed with carcinogens. The solution: opt for gentler cooking methods like steaming, boiling, or baking to reduce harmful chemical formation while keeping your food nutritious. And speaking of food, let's talk about something we all do without thinking: eating late at night. Many people grab a snack right before bed, thinking it's harmless, but late-night eating can wreak havoc on your metabolism. Your body isn't designed to digest food while you sleep, and eating too close to bedtime can lead to acid reflux, weight gain, and even an increased risk of diabetes. Plus, Studies show that late-night eaters tend to consume more unhealthy, high-calorie foods, leading to poor overall diet quality. If you want to protect your metabolism and improve your sleep, avoid eating at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Now, let's address one of the biggest silent killers: social isolation. In today's digital world, many people spend hours scrolling through social media but lack real, meaningful human connection. The truth is, loneliness is as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day and has been linked to increased risks of heart disease, depression, and even early death. The worst part, many people don't even realize they're lonely because they're constantly distracted by screens. And finally, we've arrived at one of the most common yet overlooked habits that could be killing you: ignoring your mental health. Many people push through stress, anxiety, or even mild depression, thinking it's just a phase or something they should tough out. But mental health issues, when left unaddressed, can lead to severe physical consequences, including weakened immunity, chronic pain, and even heart disease. Now that we've uncovered 10 everyday habits that are secretly killing you, let's talk about how to break free from them and start living a healthier life. Awareness is the first step, but taking action is what truly makes the difference. The good news: you don't need a complete lifestyle overhaul overnight. Just small, consistent changes can add years to your life and dramatically improve your well-being. Let's start with the sitting problem. If you're spending hours at a desk or on the couch, make a habit of standing up at least once every 30 minutes. Set a reminder on your phone or smartwatch to stretch, walk around, or even do a few squats. Small movements throughout the day boost circulation, improve posture, and lower your risk of heart disease. Next, let's fix your breathing habits. If you're a mouth breather, try to become more conscious of your breathing, especially at night. Using nasal strips or practicing deep breathing exercises can train your body to breathe properly, reducing stress and increasing oxygen intake. And what about screen time? Instead of scrolling through your phone first thing in the morning or right before bed, try replacing it with a healthier habit: morning sunlight exposure or a short walk. This helps regulate your circadian rhythm, leading to better sleep and improved focus throughout the day. Speaking of sleep, if you're struggling with sleep deprivation, start by setting a consistent bedtime. Avoid caffeine in the evening, dim your lights an hour before bed, and keep your bedroom cool and dark for the best sleep quality. Your body heals, detoxifies, and restores itself while you sleep, so prioritizing rest is one of the best things you can do for your health. Now, let's fix your diet. Slow down when you eat, choose early, and avoid eating late at night. Swap processed foods for whole, natural alternatives, and drink plenty of water throughout the day. A simple rule: if your meal is mostly fresh and unprocessed, you're on the right track. For mental health, start incorporating daily relaxation techniques like meditation, journaling, or simply spending time outdoors. If you feel isolated, reach out to a friend or loved one. Human connection is one of the most powerful tools for longevity and happiness. And finally, listen to your body. If something feels off, don't ignore it. Whether it's a persistent cough, unexplained fatigue, or chronic pain, your body sends warning signals for a reason. Regular health checkups and early intervention can prevent small issues from turning into major problems. So, are you ready to take control of your health? Start making small changes today, and over time, they'll add up to a longer, happier, and healthier life. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more life-changing content. Drop a comment below with which habit you're going to change first, and we'll see you in the next video. Stay healthy, stay strong.